Let's talk about this Cora Jakes, TD Jakes' daughter, and her alleged stealing of this young woman named Michelle Loud. So this young lady, Michelle Loud, is alleging that TD Jakes' daughter, Cora Jakes, stole her son. And really, I'm not really surprised. Okay, first of all, people put these mega pastors and preachers on a pedestal. Okay, they treat them as if they're God, and just because they have all this wealth and influence, and you have to ask yourself, where's all this wealth and influence coming from, and what are they doing? But anyhow, this Cora Jakes girl apparently can't have any children, and she had one adopted daughter, and then she befriended this Michelle Loud, and her were friends, childhood friends. And I feel for Michelle because she was in a situation where she was having postpartum depression, and she gave birth to the baby, and the Cora Jakes befriended her, or they were already friends, but she, all under the guise of friendship, oh, I can help you take care of the baby, this and that and the other. That's what I'm saying. Young ladies, my advice to you is you have to be very discerning in this time that we're living in. Okay? Be very discerning, and you just have to be so careful. And one of the main things that stuck out to me is that Michelle said that Cora presented in her lawyer's office or whatever, presented her with some type of paperwork, and she just blindly signed it. She signed the paperwork all under trust. She didn't read through it. She just signed papers. Well, number one, you don't just, if this is for anybody places something before you, you make sure you read it through. And if you don't really feel comfortable about it, find some type of legal counsel, someone who can help read it for you and interpret what you're signing, because you can't just be signing stuff. And these people know. They knew that the girl needed help. They knew that she, for whatever reason, she was a mother. She had all these different children, and she needed help, and they prayed on her. And that's what people do. They prey on the innocent. And so now this whole thing, so my prayer is that this young lady is going to get her child back. Because the boy it's a little boy. His name is Jason. And the little boy has been out of her care for years now. And she said the reason why she didn't come forth earlier is because she was afraid. When you're dealing with Goliath, it's like David and Goliath. She's this young woman who's trying to make it daily, working hard, taking care of her children. And then these freaking people, they come along and they befriend you all in the name of friendship, but they have an ulterior motive. So this is a daggone shame. And I'm just praying for this young lady that justice will prevail and that she'll get her son back. Because I believe she has, I think, a total of 5 children. And that she's saying that the siblings are asking, where's Jason, Mommy? When is Jason coming home? That's a horrible thing. I pray for that whole family. Let's pray for the whole family. This is tragic. It's uncalled for. It's wrong. And you got to ask yourself, why couldn't this woman just adopt through regular adoption procedures? I mean, what is the problem? Why, try to take somebody else's child? I just don't understand it. Why? What is the point of all of that? Allegedly. What is the point of all of that? But I do know that the powerful prey on the weak. We know that. And these people feel like because they have all this wealth and money that they can just do whatever they feel they can do and mess with people. But when you got prayer on your side, that's a whole nother thing. So I lift up Michelle and her children, and I'm just declaring that no weapon that is formed against her shall prosper, and that justice will prevail. And I believe she's raising money or something for legal counsel, because for her to go in and not have legal counsel, that right there was a major, major boo-boo. Okay? When you're dealing with these kind of people, you cannot go into these scenarios with no legal counsel. That's just like, no, that's a big no-no. So this is a lesson for everyone. Okay, when you're dealing with anything legal, make sure you have legal representation as well. Because the enemy on the other side, they always have their legal counsel. But they're banking on the fact that the little guy is going to go in and try to represent themselves. And that's, mm-mm. So I'm just praying for this woman to get her son back. And that for the healing that she and her family are going to have. They're going to have, that little boy's going to need some serious counseling behind all of this stuff. So that's what I have to say about that. And I'm just believing that justice will prevail for this woman and her son.